Corla. I note that there are a number of items on the agenda for the upcoming European Council meeting, ranging from rising energy costs to migration and external relations and foreign policy issues. In this state, we have seen over 30 energy price hikes announced by Irish energy suppliers since the start of the year. These sharp increases in the cost of energy are adding to increasing cost of living and are having a severe impact on people across the state, from students to workers and to pensioners. The ESB provided safe and secure electricity generation to every corner and community in this state. For many years, our energy prices were amongst the lowest in the EU until the ESB had to set prices higher and higher to encourage competition in the market. As a result, electricity prices here have gone from among the lowest to now being among the highest in the EU. And once again, the market has failed to provide lower and more competitive prices for consumers. We've already seen several EU member states, such as France, Italy, Spain, taking decisive action to reduce the burden of these price hikes on ordinary people. Notably in Spain, consumers will see their average monthly bill drop by 22%. So it can be done. Previous governments were happy to drive up energy prices to encourage competition in the energy sector. We now need this government to step up to the plate and follow the lead of other EU member states and put a halt to these runaway energy prices and take some of the burden of ordinary people. With regards to international relations and issues of foreign policy, I'd like to raise one particular issue of concern. 4 days ago, German warplanes were flying over Jerusalem, Ramallah and the occupied Palestinian territories, and undoubtedly terrifying countless people beneath them. On behalf of my friends living in the occupied territories, I'd like to put it made clear to the European Council members, such as Germany, Italy, Greece and France, that the racist terror state of Israel does not have the sovereign right to host their military air shows over the occupied territories. These military incursions are wrong, they show absolute contempt, they are unnecessary, but most of all, they're illegal. So we need to make our voice heard and say this is not acceptable. This display of force and power is not acceptable. Will the German jets be joining Israeli jets in bombing Gaza families next? Is that what's going to happen next? This sort of behaviour is an act of aggression dressed up as an air show, because the reality is it's a show of power. And I would ask that other EU member states, like Italy, Greece and France, taking part in this air show with the Israeli Air Force, that they need to respect Palestinian airspace, not violate it like the German Luftwaffe have. Germany is effectively rubber stamping Israeli terror. This is an act of solidarity by Germany, France, Greece and Italy with the racist apartheid state of Israel. Good morning.